بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. I hope you are all well. Today, inshallah, I want to continue Unit 2, Period 1, Education for Success. Last lesson, I have discussed this lesson, explaining each word and each line, and then I give you some questions and answer them. Today, I want to continue answering the exercises from our own book, page 15. Exercise number 1, true or false. Decide whether these statements are true or false. If there is not enough information to decide, choose doesn't say. Number 1, the writer suggests that the economic success of Finland and Taiwan is rather surprising. Is it true? He suggests that the economic success of Finland and Taiwan is rather surprising. True. Second one, the writer believes there is a connection between education and economic success. Also, yes, there is a connection between education and economic success. True. Number 3, Tola Hatanin thinks clever students should have special lessons. No, false. Number 4, the education systems in Finland and Taiwan has more differences than similarities. Doesn't say. The writer says that other countries should copy the education systems of Finland and Taiwan. False. Now, exercise number 3. Match the highlighted words and phrases in the text with their meanings below. Number 1, something that joins two things together. It's a connection. Number 2, studies means surveys. Number 3, spend money with the hope of future benefits. Invest in. Number 4, ways of organizing something. Systems. Number 5, an answer means solution. Number 6, making something fit a different situation. Making something fit or suit a different situation, applying to. Number 7 and the last one, put in different groups, divide. Again, the first one, connection. In Arabic, العلاقة, الارتباط. Number 2, studies, surveys, دراسة. Number 3, spend money with the hope of future benefits, invest in, يستثمر. Number 4, ways of organizing something, systems, أنظمة. Number 5, an answer, solution, الحل. Number 6, making something fit a different situation, applying to, تطبيق. And the last one, put in a different groups, divide, يقسم أو يجزئ. Exercise number 4, match these names for different stages of education. So here the different stages of education systems with their meanings. The different stages of education system, يعني مراحل مختلفة في أنظمة التعليم. Education stages here and the meaning here. Number 1, preschool. Pre means before. Preschool ما قبل المدرسة, or nursery, or kindergarten. هي الروضة. Means what? Means learning before real school begins. So match it with D. الروضة هي D. Learning before real school begins. The second stage, primary education. التعليم الأساسي, التعليم الابتدائي, with the first stage of education from age 5 to age 11. The first stage of education, التعليم الأساسي. Stage number 3, secondary education. التعليم الثانوي. التعليم الثانوي هي إيش؟ the next stage of education. The next stage of education from age 12 to age 18. Then further or higher education, التعليم العالي, التعليم الإضافي, التعليم العالي, with going to a college or university, الدراسة في الكلية أو في الجامعة. And the last one, compulsory education, التعليم الإجباري, means what? Children or young people have to attend the school by law. القانون لازم يحضروا التدريس اللي هي التعليم الإجباري. Exercise number 5, use words from the first column in activity number 4 here, education stages, to complete the text. In my country, children usually go to what? Go to preschool or nursery or kindergarten. Preschool when they are 4 or 5. They then start their primary education at 6. At 6. Both this and secondary education are what? Are compulsory for everyone. Most but not all students then move on to some kind of further or higher education. So these are the education stages or different stages of education systems. Exercises from page 15. Now let's go to these questions. Answer the following questions. How is Finland different from Taiwan? One important difference is the national tests which are very important in Taiwan but much less in Finland. And this is as exercise as question number 3. What is the only difference in education between the two countries? The only difference is in national tests which are important in Taiwan but less in Finland. Number 2, what is the relationship between Finland and Taiwan in education success? They both have 9 years of compulsory education. Also, the two systems are successful. How can other countries succeed like the two countries? They can learn some lessons from the Finnish and Taiwanese experience. They get or learn some lessons. Now complete the following sentences. Some who are hoping to improve their school system often look at what? At Finland and Taiwan. Today, both of these countries come out at or near the top in international surveys. Both Finland and Taiwan are similar at education success. That what? They have 9 years of compulsory education. One important difference between both Finland and Taiwan is the national tests. D. Choose the correct answer. Farag is a small country in northern Europe with a cold climate and language hardly anyone else speaks. Taiwan, Finland, Taiwanese and Finnish, these are the nationalities. Here, Finland is a small country in northern Europe. Number 2, Taiwan is a small city, town, village or island. It's island, a small island which suffers poverty and population increase. Number 3, in Finland, students don't begin real school until they are 7, not 17, not 6, not 16, 7 years old. Taiwan has 9 years of compulsory education, also 9, not 19 or 90 or 92, just 9 years. What do the following refers to? There, she, those, there. There, line 2, if you return to the text, education ministers who are hoping to improve their school systems. So there refers to education ministers. She, line 10, if we return to the text, Finnish education minister Tuula Hatanen certainly believes there is. In Finland, we believe we have to invest in education, she says. So refers to Tuula Hatanen. Those line 14 refers to students, those that don't manage so well, students. There, line 20, there are surely some lessons that can be learned. So there refers to the existence of some lessons. وجود هذه الدروس. Find words in the passage that mean the same as something that join two things together. Connection, studies, surveys, spend money with the hope of future benefits, invest in, ways of organizing something, systems, an answer, solution, making something fit a different situation, applying, put in different groups, divide. This is the end of period 1, and next time I will discuss or explain period 2. Thank you for listening.